Hi, my name is Amy, and my favorite part was when we learned that Elvis Presley was the king of rock and roll.
Give yourselves a round of applause. Very good. Okay. What happens the faster we go?
It sounds more louder.
Does it? Yeah.
The lesser time we take.
The reason we chose to come to the museum is it tied in with a story in our literature anthology, and it's about a deaf boy who goes with his class to see a deaf percussionist play in an orchestra. So we talked about percussion and vibration and different instruments. The kids were really excited about it because of the story.
What is that? Who said banjo? All right, Jimmy, give it up. Now look closely at the banjo, you guys, and look at the bottom half of the banjo. What does it look like? Yes. Snare drum. Who is that? Emilio. Very good. See, snare drum is a very loud drum, and at this point in America, there is no electricity. You're used to amplification, you know, hook a guitar up to an amp, but there was no such thing back at this time. So
there are different standards for different grade groups, and they go away from this tour and this interaction that they get with a learning experience also. We touch on geography, mathematics. In music, there's a lot of mathematics. On history, so we do touch on other subjects besides music, but it all goes together.
Very popular 100 years ago. In fact, two of the most important things sold in the 1890s and 1900s were bicycles and pianos. They didn't have cars yet.
Well, you know, second graders have a pretty limited understanding of time. Most of them were born in 1999, so they know rap music and they know ranchero music and Britney Spears. So to be exposed to these other genres and see kind of, oh, this stretches back a while, it just adds to their experience, their knowledge
there you
base.
Go. Now, this is called, everybody say jazz. Everybody say Miles Davis. What instrument is he playing? That's a trumpet. Most people, when they hear the word museum, they're thinking of, okay, old things in one place. And again, we're trying to stress it's the museum of making music. So when they're taking tours, sometimes we'll have a particular instrument that's being featured in a concert coming up. For instance, where we have those violins as you leave the museum, shapes and sizes, and they're electric with 6 strings, and it's like, wow, and they're blue and purple. And then I tell everybody, hey, that guy's coming here to play that violin. They go, when? I said, he's coming in July. Don't miss it. The whole atmosphere of this place is, it's about making music. It's like, you want to play? Come on, let's play.
Music can fill somebody's life in wonderful ways. That's why I'm at the museum. Well, one day, I had this woman come in with 4 of her friends, and one of them was having a birthday. I took them through the museum, telling them stories, and at the end, she grabbed me and hugged me, and she said, "You have relived my life." 95 years old, it was her birthday, and she was a song plugger. You ever know what a song plugger is? No. They sat at pianos and played songs, sheet music for people to buy. That was a song plugger. And she worked in a dime store, in a 5 and 10 cent store. And then she still plays piano on Saturday nights for sing-alongs at the senior center that she's at now.
People have come, visitors have come from retirement communities. Sometimes they've come from nursing homes, assisted living. They come in wheelchairs, some can walk, some need to be pushed. Some of them don't speak at all, or you think that maybe you're not getting through to them until you get into one of the galleries where they, somewhere deep inside, something clicks. They remember that music from a long time ago.
We were looking at instruments, and he saw a violin, and it brought back memories of his grandfather, who I'd never heard him speak about before, who had built his own violin and would play it for the family. And it was just really astonishing because he has severe memory loss, that he would remember so many little details.
You can either see their hand starts moving, their foot starts tapping, Sometimes they'll even start humming or singing, and then I know this is what it's all about. They feel it inside. It was there once, and it will always be there with them. And I get kind of emotional because for people to have something that they'll never lose. They might lose their other abilities, but this is something, once they've had it, they've got it forever.
I've never seen a real piano before, and those that have the big pedals, I've never seen those, and I wish I could play them.